mean, how much of it is truly believing that you and the guys you're here with can get that done?
Like I said, obviously, I wanted to come back, to play with these guys, but I mean, if we're gonna be honest, like, you want to come back to a 2-12 team or a 13-0 team, you know what I'm saying? So, these guys are crazy and they're special, and I believe they could win a national championship with or without me. So, I'm just coming back to help them, put all the puzzle pieces together.
Walter Camp weekend, you were around a lot of guys, some that are coming back, some that are going on. What was that like for you this weekend?
That was a fun weekend. Walter Camp, they're great people there. They hosted me well. Probably one of the funnest weekends that I've had. So hopefully I can go back next year.
You mentioned Frank going to like the grocery store and people wanting to know what you were doing. Was that wild that there was, you were trending on Twitter and you couldn't probably go anywhere at home or here or anywhere without the questions. How did you sort of wrap your head around that?
To be honest, like I always say, I support all the people supporting me and all the people, wanting to know what's going on. I'm always blessed to be in this, position, but for me, I just try to keep on with my day. I'll try to be as polite as possible and, accommodate whoever wants something from me, but that stuff doesn't really get to me. Obviously, like I said, I'm blessed to be in this position now. So.
You talk about keeping on with your day, like, what does this next semester, this next year look like for you? Is it just normal class, workout schedule? Do you kind of try to go back to the normal now?
Yeah, I'm trying to take myself to the next level, spiritually, emotionally, physically, in a bunch of different ways. I'm trying to work my hardest, that I've ever, worked. I want to do a lot of good things in the classroom. Last semester was really good for me, so I want to keep it going. And, I want to get my degree by next December, so that's the plan.
What did you learn about yourself from a spiritual and leadership standpoint that you can pass on this next year to the team?
Sorry, say that again?
What did you learn? You said you wanted to grow spiritually and emotionally. What can you pass on that you learned this year?
I learned a lot. It's crazy how much you can learn in a year. It's crazy how much you can learn in, a few months. And, I've matured over these, last few years that I've been at Oklahoma State, especially this last year with everything that's going on. And, the biggest thing for me is, just stay humble. I got a lot of good things given to me, but, they can be taken away from me so quickly. So, I'm just blessed to be in this position, and, I'm going to, work hard for my family and everybody back home and, all the Oklahoma State fans.
Sorry.
What was it like when you heard that Coach Dunn was getting promoted to OC?
Yeah, as I said earlier, I said it was a great thing for him. He deserves it. Saying he's probably one of the smartest coaches I've ever met. He knows what he's doing, and he's special. So, like I said, he's probably the most deserving of it. I know he'll do good things. Even if none of us came back, this team still got a lot of things good going for them. So, yeah.
How does it help the fact that you worked with him, with the jugs machine and stuff like that, and already having kind of a rapport with him?
Yeah, me and Coach Dunn built a relationship, ever since I got there. He's helped me a lot with my hands and route running and stuff like that. Him and Coach Waz are tight too, I know that. So, they both helped me so much, and I'm thankful for them and all the coaching staff. And, I want to do great things with them this year. So.
How much did Eamon communicate with you and play a role in getting you to come back?
He wasn't even really trying to get me to come back. Obviously he said what he had to say, but he was just kind of like, do what's best for you. He's a good friend, so a good friend would just tell me to come back. A bad friend would tell me just to come back. A good friend would just say, make the best decision for yourself, and that's what he did. So.
Chuba, knowing the talent you guys coming back offensively with Spencer having a year under his belt, you coming back, Tylen coming back, do you think the toughest part is going to be kind of keeping those emotions at bay and just letting you guys' talent do the work for you this year?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, obviously I said we won a national championship. That's probably the last time you're going to hear that from me. I don't like talking about that stuff or like acting on it. So, but yeah, we're a special group. Spencer, he needed some work last year. I needed some work last year. It was good just to get that all under a belt. And now this year, we can work on, bigger and better things.
After a season you had last year, how do you top that? You led the nation in rushing. what are you focused on this offseason to have an even better year next fall?
I'm not really worried about running for 2,000 or a Heisman or anything like that. Just kind of trying to better myself as a football player and also win football games.
You announced last Monday that you're coming back, but when did you genuinely know that you want to come back here?
The day I told you guys. I mean, I said before, I was going back and forth with it, so I just prayed on it, and I said, whatever I feel that next day, I'm going to go with it. That's what I did.
How much was Coach Gundy in touch with you between the bowl game and leading up to your decision?
I talked to Coach Gundy and, some of the staff, a couple of days before I made my decision. I talked to them throughout the time I was home and stuff like that, and, they just told me, how they felt and their honest opinion, and, yeah, so they were good. They supported me. I had a lot of support, so it was good.
How much of a role did your draft grade play into your decision making?
It really didn't play that big of a role. I mean, obviously y'all see a lot of things, but there's a lot of things you guys don't see either. So the biggest thing for me was, just weighing all the factors, all the resources, and I felt like it was a win-win situation. So
you mentioned some of those unseen factors. What is it that people might not know that kind of leaned you one way or the other?
I would keep that stuff to myself. Sorry.
Coach Dunn was announced as OC the same day you announced that you're coming back. Did that have a sway on your final decision?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely did. I mean, I talked to Coach Dunn and stuff, so we've been talking. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of already knew some stuff before you guys knew it. So.
You mentioned predicting a national championship.